What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. Okay, we're going to do a quick little review of some of the things I've been building. Some of them are sets, some are reBrickable models. Just a little bit of a catch-up thing, and I'll show you a project that I'm currently working on. I know these videos don't do a huge number, so yeah, why not just do something just for fun, just to give you a little catch-up on what I've been doing, and have a little thing at the end on a custom project that I'm starting. So first up, we'll just look at this little aircraft carrier. It's a little micro build, simple build. It's on, like I said, some of these are on reBrickable. This one is, they're free instructions. Just a simple little thing. I tried to make some planes, but man, at that scale, it's just really hard. All right, moving on. Tipper truck. If you have a tipper truck, I guess you're part of that tipper truck army. Well, we have a little micro scale tipper truck. Pretty cool little design. Free instructions. Just a few pieces, really simple to build once you see what pieces are involved. But yeah, it's just a little thing. All right, one of the other cooler things was this Cobra attack helicopter. You can see it looks really good. I mean, for the size, being a little micro scale thing. And like I said, you know, micro scale, it can be all different kinds. It's just basically too small to fit a minifig. But yeah, I mean, we can try to rotate that gun, even though that's a fixed mounted gun in real life on the Cobra. But regardless, yeah, it's a nice little addition for any military builder collector. I don't know if I think these instructions were free. Yeah, I think there's even a YouTube video that shows how to make this. So yeah, just check that out. All right, let's look at a couple of the sets. Yeah, I broke down and I ended up buying these sets. I got a full set of them, and I'll do a review of all of them. I haven't opened them all yet because it's kind of tedious when you get all 12 of them. It's the same exact build, only with just different prints. The whole bottom of the car is the one piece. So you got a new piece there, new front piece, and then helmets. I don't know if these are brand new or within the last 2 years they're new, but the visor doesn't, it's a solid piece. You can't remove it out. But yeah, they're not bad. I've got a little bit of a video I'll do on once I get them all done, all 12 of them. So check those out. So here's the 3 that I got built. You can see they've got their one print that they get there, and then this curved piece usually gets a print of some kind. And then the wheels, you can see the wheel printing. So there's that. All right, this part is part of a little set. It's a little $10 Lego, just like random classic set. I just wanted the taco to build, and I'll probably end up fixing it a little bit better. I might do a little taco truck. So it was just to get some of these pieces, really just the yellow pieces. I've got the smaller ones that I use for my hay bales on my farm, the 6x6s. Well, this here it's basically 4x4, or I guess what is this, 4x8 taco size. So that's why that's there, the weird taco in the back. Okay, let's look at something a little more interesting. Let me get this tripod set up because it's wanting to move on me. Okay, we're going to move. What's this big thing in the back? That is a Rambo knife. Isn't that cool? So we have a little display case or display rack for it. We have this knife. I'll pop it off just like that so you can see how it's built. I think the instructions were just a couple bucks. But handle, really good handle, solid. I thought about doing something else, adding like maybe a hatchet or something else, because I mean it's a really cool handle. So I'm kind of indecisive on what I could create. The blade's really well done. I hadn't really decided on what, if I wanted to make another handle and then make something else, but I mean, you're talking, It's a 5-inch blade, maybe 6-inch blade. And yeah, it holds up. You can shake it around to that point, but I mean, if you're just showing it off to people, really cool design. I found those on reBrickable. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a couple things built kind of in between large builds, and I just wanted to do some small build stuff or some sets just to break up some of the monotony and just make some smaller stuff to just feel like I accomplished building something in the meantime. All right, we got a couple things over here I haven't shown yet, but we're going to look at these, the Brickheads, the Optimus Prime set. So this just came out this year. Really like the Optimus Prime actual Brickheads. You get a print on the sides there, and then the chest printing. Those are 3 different print pieces. They're not stickers. Those are prints, even though they do look a little off. Didn't that look off? Like that one's higher than that one. I have just noticed that. We look at this one. It's totally different prints. So, yeah, that's I never noticed that. That's a little annoying. If you guys have this set, did it turn out like that? Oh, I guess the eyes are a little unique because of the trans blue. Oh, and then you get this piece at the, well, yeah, that piece at the top's a printed piece. I thought it was multiple pieces, but no, there's no way. Okay, this one, yeah, you get the 4 printed pieces, and then you get 2 more. Now there's 2 there. Huh. I wonder if I switch those around. Anyway, this one, this is just like horrible. Looks decent from the front, but really, I mean, it's flat. And then, yes, it'll balance. If that's what you're wondering, you're just thinking, yeah, it's just going to tip over like that. That's what I thought. But yeah, it'll balance. Why you would want to do that, I don't know. But that's just what I was thinking. It's just going to do that every single time you try to roll it. My son played with it for a few minutes, and yeah, that happened every single time. So not too keen on that. But yeah, I think it's really just a throw-in. For 20 bucks, you get both. I mean, really, that's probably like a $12 Brickhead, so you're left with 7 or 8 with this, and I guess you get those printed pieces there, and then that's a really nice printed piece for the Autobots design. But yeah, all right, what do we got left? So I think I've started. Oh, and then I've got my custom build over here. That's a very light custom build. So I think I'm going to do a campground or a camping supply thing as just a little theme, maybe for a future display. And I found this thing on reBrickable, the little old style pump action white gas camp stove. And you get a little coffee pot with the steam coming out. So you can see your little lever to turn the gas or the burner higher or lower, and then turn your gas off and on. So that's neat. Or maybe that's where you're supposed to be able to pump it. Maybe that's what that's representing. I'm not sure. But we have a little hole here, and yeah, it takes a little bit of finagling to get it in there perfect. And I've had trouble doing this. There it goes. And then it fits right in those little grooves of this 6x6. And the foot fell off. So, there you go. That's a neat little design. I think I'd like to attempt at some point in the future to make this about 4, 5, 6 times bigger. To where it's almost full-size scale. So there's that. And we've got a knife. Now we have a stove. We got one more stove. For the new kind of stove. This style being the butane canister and the little portable stove that fits on top. I really like this one. And then you can just turn your gas on and off. This can come out if you need it to. If you have a plate or a pot, which they don't have any instructions for, so if I want to build one, I guess I'm going to have to build my own or create my own, and that could be a possibility. But there's what you got. All right, last thing. keep the video somewhat short. So this is horrendous looking right now. Yes, I get it. But keeping in that camping theme, I think I'm going to make a lantern. And what this is, it's just the spacing. So I've ordered the rounded corner glass pieces. It's going to go around. It'll be this tall for the actual globe part. I've got a base down here. It's going to probably be 4 or 5 of these rounded pieces tall. I think I'm going to make it in red. I've got these pieces ordered in red. I've got some mantles that I'll add in there for the actual glow part. And then figure something out with the roof, which is going to be just a little bit bigger. And when I wanted to make a round roof for that lantern, I come right here to this. One of my green silos. I've got it. It's a flying saucer. So we'll come back over and you can see if I take these pieces off, which is probably, that's what's going to happen. I've got all these pieces ordered in red. It'll sit there, and now you start to get a little bit more of a sense. This needs to be taller. I also need to make handles to be able to like hold it like an actual lantern, and then have a base kind of like this, only just at that size. This base plate won't be here. We'll use these pieces on the bottom. And yeah, I think I'm going to have a decent sized lantern. One that's going to probably be in a similar scale to the knife. And then we're just going to maybe randomly make some other items. Maybe a lantern, or maybe a flashlight, a compass, just some other basic essentials. Just as a little fun thing. I'm a scoutmaster, so that's why. We've got all this other stuff that that I do, so maybe I incorporate some of this stuff for display. So, I guess with that being said, if you guys liked it, like and subscribe. Check out the other videos. We got a lot of stuff on the Lego City on the farm, more custom builds, like this big monstrosity over here that I haven't really done a video on yet completed because I'm waiting on a few pieces. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll see you in the next one.